Take two, 28th of February.
Yeah.
2022 is the year of success. You remember? So, I was just saying something earlier. My friends, Sheila, and the husband gave me cake. Brought me cake. And I said, thank you, I appreciate all your good hearts. So, you know. And then my friends on the Facebook, they keep seeing everything I do, and they laugh. They say, you know, it's humbling, you know, when you know somebody, and you take them to be your friends. What are friends? Let's ask this question. And what are friends for? Come on, what kind of question is that, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what kind of question is that? Friends, what are friends for? Do they add anything to you? Do they influence you? Do they shape you? Do they, you know, so many questions. What kind of friends are they? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You see, that's a riddle or a puzzle. So much to think about. You know, there are friends. There's what they call friendship. There's being friendly, friendliness, friend, personal friend, good friend. Quote unquote, the word friend and itself has many connotations in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What about beauty? Beautiful things, you know. Beautiful things. It's just like beauty. They say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. What you see could be seen in different ways. What is it's your own personal opinions, you know what I mean? Personal opinion, personal vendettas, personal what, personal that, this and that. So, and remember, we are all a mirror judgment of each other as humans. Someone can say what you're doing, you know, this and that, you wasted your life, or this and that, you sort of blame game, blame that, this and that, you know, and all we have to face up to our challenges. So they say, the best thing to know who's telling the truth is either a child or a drunken person. If you're drunk, but a little bit too much, you lose your inhibitions, you know, you kind of spill the beans, you know, you say all is on your mind, you know. So they call it, you know, courage, you know what I mean, you know. So that's why if you go, it's called whining and dining. Have a little bit of wine to loosen up, you know what I mean. So you can talk, you get this confidence. So, you know all these things you're learning from the gurus, you know.
And just to clarify something about
things that you hold up or bubble up.
Chicago is not the Lawrence that was in Foundations and Stills.
One glass or
That one
two.
is DJ Laws, UK.
Kakati kanzira mu Luganda, you know. If you are a person who eats out regularly, like weekends, I was a frequent outdoor person. Go get a restaurant, says it's eerily quiet. People, it's called candlelight dinner. Choso kokula kumeza, it's a bottle of wine on the house.
And for you,
How do you go to take it after guests? This environment is what? Is romantic. But bali mukwekwana, bali ku dates. Let's meet up at Roosters. Let's meet up at the Italian down on the old street. You know, or at the 15 restaurant, whatever. Hey, you get there, if you want to try You have to be coupled up in it. Man or woman, whatever, dress code. All these things will tell signs.
How about saying hello to his people?
Yeah. So the environment will influence every decision that will be happening instantly. So you're in the right place, at the right time, in the right zone. So you see people fluttering around, people chatting around, you know, bubbling around, you know. So you look at the dress code, most of the, you know, open bust, you know, cleavage and all that, you know what I mean? The man is in a nice shirt, long sleeved, formal, you know, chiseled up, looking fresh, smelling good, you know. When I tell you these things, you know, this is the game of love. Let's call this video the game of love. You know, the game of love is played how? That is here. The influence I've seen here, and what I've learned here over the period of time. So I want to settle down. I'm looking for Mr. Right. Tell you, Mr. Right. Usually men, we figure it around, and usually even settling down is by accident. Collusion course. You know what I mean? Collusion course it against Chinti. You have to be opposites. It wasn't me, it was you. So talk about the first kiss. Eh? Nawagamba nti no kazanyo kali ku mulyango. Okay, you drop me off with mine. Okay, no, I drop you off, I'll walk you off. The first time you hold hands, manya nti chiwedde. Ye restaurant gye bagamba nga muvaayo wali after nice meal. About 11 coming to midnight hour. You know, it's called hold on to me. It's called a clinch. Them clinching engalo tuti. Manya kati kino ekiddako. Mwa mtu akulujji letting her into the door. You know, see movie banange. Tomulooza nti movie, it's not a story. So bw'osibulira ku luggi n'okuba kiiki, she will open the door and call you in for coffee. Kiraba, ali wali okuplaying hard, noga nti then just knock her off. And walk back. You know, everything has been set in motion, you know what I mean? Everything is in rotation. Kaba kazanyo. Kaba kazanyo. Thank you for bringing me out tonight. So okay, I'll do a hug. Haga okuteno wansi. Okuteno. First of all, Olgero Diane, but don't do the figure hugging. So that's the conversation we're talking about. Here we go. So the language of love has got what you call telltale signs. Things you will see that will give you the clues in the puzzle. So if it is a puzzle you're working with, let's do some roll up here. As a finisher, I got a 220. Here we go. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. How are we doing? So Nagala omukazi abeeremu n'ekyejo. You know what I mean? Naawe atwalako di out. Akati ddayo nyumize banno. You go tell your friends to tell their friends and their friends' friends. No guy nga ali obulamu. Nga banyumya emboozi ng'esakulatinga. Period. I tell you, mukazi awulira that kind of repertoire. Okay, wana atwalako ddi. Toba kati kiba kibi nnyo okwesembereza, you know, it's a melting pot. Ntinga nkwana mukwano gwa mukazi wange. Wenkwana, whatever, things like that. That's a mess. Where's the drama? So if you're like a couple of girls, we're not going to be able to point of interest, so you know, she's a likable. She's the one I think my heart is getting closer to. I feel her, I'm feeling her. She was, you know, remember the campus, Makere, almost got shot on the gate. Yeah, because, you know, I'm with a couple of, you know, with a bunch of girls, and then they got their friends. So we're hanging out, and then I'm dropping them off. So by mistaken identity, the impression was that I was going out with his girlfriend. Not like that. Stars in the moon, moon in the stairs. Yeah. All I need is one mic. So, I got to avoid all that kind of drama. Tell you one thing. Always, the quiet ones are the ones who have an idea of what's going on. And there are about 4 or 5 girls. Watch out. I don't know what you say. You know, I can't read about clicking in our way. Probably I'm
all these gold chickens are coming to you out of Radio 1 FM 90.
What are you drinking on? Today you cut. No, nazina emikwano gyange bali bazina bambi. Singa company. Ogenda okulaba nga omwana akuwa emboozi. From nowhere. Ati bali abalowooza nti babeera ku dance floor, sijui ne bazina ne bakola buli kimu nti they are going to draw men. It's like a peacock effect.
Now you're in Governor with us.
Peacock. It doesn't work like that. So the quiet ones, twabayitanga silent banners. So, and it helps so that you find your way. Companion, what is companion? Company, a company. You're part of my company. So, and in hindsight, quote the word, hindsight. So you realize that everything is okay. You know. Before it was women running. Now I see only dudes, man, dudes running around getting fit for summer, isn't it? Really super fit. So you kind of click. I don't know how people I'm talking about people who are in relationships, not people who are looking for relationships. If you're looking for relationships, don't look for them on social media. Don't go on. Why you be disappointed? That's the word. Why you judge somebody because of what you're saying? That's it. I know you got to know it, then you. I don't want to go and call PayPal. So, social media,
provided by Gold Supreme. Don't forget the Zorba Gems.
Why are you going to get imposters?
Big B or Europe at 6,000,
You know,
so much for our pay.
let's discouraging about to Kola, but
It's
with
just a
regret.
people's life from governor,
Don't come about running and crying, you know. Saying, and the good men are scared, you know, they're scared. They're cowing around saying that, yeah, because it's very expensive, because it's are it cheap. That is, I can't even talk about maintenance because you start talking of money. No, not time. Not time here, so you have to invest time in the marriage, in the bufumbo, in bana kubera akakola homework akola chibi time na kubera mu nyumba. How many of you, my friends, abera mu nyumba? Naga Saturday ndi mu nyumba na mchara afumba. Okay, I'm not. Come on, let's get real. Let's get real here. Let's get real. I've got a problem with this, especially my buddies. You know, my own besakati. They are complaining. You know, they're saying, "Hey, weekend lunakurute." Kubera mu nyumba, kubera waka. Pray keeping her busy, cleaning the you know the compound, doing some maintenance, painting and all that. Then omukazi ategere nti oli waka. Then this business of running out of the house all the time you're in out running. You can also in a mize. You know, so you know, have this conversation and have a framework on it. Obanti. At least mu neno inayingira saa mukaga bebase afuma kubiri ayingira meka akoma atabiti ayingira meka you know chiri I'm talking about people who are organized. They're not very settled muchi munkola. They don't have, you know, things to do together. Yeah, I'm going with the boys. I'm with the boys. Where we too much crying about boys. What's going on? Give me my time. I might be ranting about like an old man. Yeah, I got a point, man. I got a point. Confidence. You get a call. You know, have this. You're gonna have a conversation. Talk about these things. Social things. Tukoye, kupuleka mu nyumba. Ingizatulona tamino, bitaibyo now, taga, you know, whatever. You know, women don't like these things. They don't like them. My tobacco, man. I gotta be to be no. I gotta tie me away. Limba. Here we go. Yeah. Snowflaking around like that. Here we go. So we're talking about love, people. It's not about anything about Sivu Mamun just complaining, Ganze Maburia Chichemfu now on the ground. I get all this through and through. So when you have a voice, you can talk. You don't get it up or now about you know, this kind of. I get on or here posting every time you're nine. You go how you spoil bakazi nga to bagaiza birungi. Don't put yourself above what you don't expect. If the woman is demanding something, chimuwe, build a house for her. Why not? Why not? The omukazi anakwagala bwagazi just kubanga akwagalira mu kitanda kati ate bataba bwatayagalira mu bitanda omukazi n'omukuba spring mu wongo gundi bamenya omutima gundi newa nga ayina mu bufumbo bulala naye agala nti omusajja oyo buli bamulabako amenya ebyekisiru nobwa kakati gwe kikyo. What do you mean? You have a man. Yeah, mnange njogako na. This is because waliwo kyetuyita facilitation. Zeka kali nekugamba nti it's always a good idea. Abakazi bakaaba ebizibu nabo babeera n'ebizibu byabwe. n'ayikubira Badman naye munaye 5 million bbiri awo Badman ng'azirina akwata sente. Babuulira zina business ezimu ezistandinga nti yakoze business edduka etambula. Behind that it could be a friend musajja, they could be a friend Obi, they could be a friend. Byonna bintu ebitambula ate ze mbyogera ate I'm not exposing what secrets. It's a fact. How do you know? In Nagaga. Have money. You're doing something good. You're always gonna get some support, you know. They're gonna tell you, take them to set them business, capital. Capitalize what you're doing. So what you mama said I never I'm full everyone Kazansinga just said. Kamusiranye sente zaogamba ziri mu sente z'abasajja abalala. The bad boys. Baguzeewo poloti waabwe. Musajja ali mu nnyumba babagobyemu banka ate tunaddawa mukazi alina akayumba k'ebbali eyo. Nakugamba nti kati tupangise ennyumba eno tubeere muganda ennyumba ya mukazi. Temubiwuliddeeko ebyo? True stories. True stories. For life. Esawo ng'ezimbye ennyo. Science. Yeah. True story. The name of love is a game. HP. Love has always been there. It's the oldest game in town. Second music on.
Yes, bro. The late DJ Imam Masege, you're still a legend.
Of course, yeah.
And to the living legend that passed
You're coming when I'm going, man. You're coming when I'm going.
Thank you so much.
It's okay, good, yeah. Maybe tomorrow.
The late DJ Imam Masege, you're still a legend in our hearts. And to the living legend
but I know him from long time.
Thank you so much
2008.
for your mentorship. I love and respect you. DJ Lawrence of Chicago.
Keep friends closer and your enemies closest. If you have any enemies, but it's all the same. The best of friends can be the best of enemies anytime. So you need to know how to work that out. I think I'm leaving now, and you're coming. Because some good stuff in there. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. I'll see you when I'm going.
Yeah.
No problem, Uncle.
No worries.
You're right?
Yeah, take it easy.
All right then. Yeah. Yeah. Mubuzaako yo tunyumye ekiboozi wano. Okie. I'm going all the way to the bank. Tugenda nga tunyumyamukko tukube ku kibooziwoozi. Yeah, that's life. kati kiba tukyanyumya bino byonna kati nze I can sell anything I want because it's just what I've been through life and experiences and all them things. So you cannot say you're none but the wiser. Yeah. Beera wano. Kakati mbadde ntabagamba gondi Sheila. Lakini naye kati bw'abeera mu nnyumba. She loves baking. She loves doing things. And omusajja ono mukwano gwaffe naffe atusesa tunyumya naye kati baba bakusika that's friendship. And if there's somebody that has a lot that he adds on you, bring him closer, very closer to you. Most of the times you find that we tend to go on the singa, go on the sagarama, things like that. So let's roll. Yeah, Monday we're there. Yeah, so spring etuuse, then hay fever atandike. Hay fever, mumanyi hay fever, pollen. It's due to pollen levels in the atmosphere. Hello. What's up? Yeah. Nakulwadde luwanvu luno, nkoze 2 hours jogging, stretching, a bit of weights, and skipping. And yeah. Tandike tugende tukole ebirala kwefaako kakati. The other week I was talking about well-being and everything. Tikati byetusigalidde okukola. Remember twakola nnyo n'amaanyi emibiri gyaffe. Tuyingidde wano n'amaanyi tukola shift. Nabaganda kola mu cold room. KFC. Tugira nkoko mu kifiriiza. Imagine subjecting your body to that kind of tyokola sente nga nnungi nnyo. Fete tufaayo tetumanyi. I even don't know what I impacted myself. Kiraba tuvuddeyo nakolako ku security awo kola emirimu egyali like ate nzirayo evudde Kampala nga physical work tetubimanyi buli omu yeewuunya how I was able to make the switch from what I was used to, the comfortable life, kuvuga motoka, kola ano kitalicha, okutta sente wano, okutta bita. Naye obulamu bwali mu fooling mungi. You couldn't live that kind of gambling life, wadde ne business nali nzirina. Naye ebintu byali bitandise okukyuka. Kampala yali etandise okukyuka n'aganga kati abavubuka bonna baddukira ku speed y'amaanyi nnyo tusinga. Oli ajja bw'ati mumanye ebicupuli ebyo. Mwawulyanga buwuliza ebicupuli. Naye tebyali nga bwe mwali mu birowoozo. It wasn't like what you thought. Hold on, where is this? Tebyali nga bwe mwali mu birowooza nti gundi nja kubya ekicupuli n'afuna ssente. No, that's naive. So mwalimu ebintu ebirala bingi nnyo ebyali involved. So let me put this here. Nonyeka radio kano akutako wano, just make sure nkalina. Yeah, I got it. This one nyinza okumanya tetugokyerabiddeyo. So badde bagamba nti ebicupuli byali bicupuli nga bwe baba bagamba nti gundi yakulya ekicupuli n'afuna ssente. No, ebijja bikomyawo, sijja bigenda mu kiwanvu, naye nga ssente zaali z'amaanyi nga zijjukira ku speed. Mwana tubadde naye ku street awo, wali ku kibalaza ekyali mu Prado. Tolina bizinensi gy'okola Overnight, ogeze mu bondo jeyo motoka cash. So you begin to get scared. Tandika okweraliikirira. Wagwalinga musaayi bitalina so. Kunja kubya ekicupu inaafuna sente. No. Why ebicupu byali ki? Checks eziri cleared for destruction nga zidda mu Bank of Uganda. Then ne bazooza batayipingamu ne bajja eno ebweru ne bakola ki. So buddy, how are you today? I'm good. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, what a nice one. It's all the time, same thing. So and bali ku level ya waggulu naye wena kulaba n'abaana abawansi. That was just a camouflage for this agala byogera bigenda mukwanzi naye sibitegeera nzi naye manyi hustle. The hustle was kola set. How business mind, but you begin to realize into what is disposable, dispensable, into exactly what you are doing. Somebody else could come and overlap it, do the same thing. Now could jam business. That's how Kampala began to change. There was this shift. The shift was so atwainanga abantu abasubulanga London wano abakyala abasubulanga engatto na I went even to the place where they used to buy things. Abasubulanga China, abasookamu Hong Kong, bonna the shift began to change. And then you have new people coming. Kati ate bonna abayingira tebavanga wala nnyo baali within, you know, the sphere of influence. Nokulaba eyali boy